Hello, I'm Ashley, the engineer at Andover Norton, and today we've videoed the actual fitting of the Hepco and Becker luggage system. This will encompass the fitting of the panniers and the top box. We're fitting it to the Mark III Commando, which is the most hard bike to fit this system to, as it needs additional parts fitting to enable the system to fit. First job is to remove the seat and the seat lock itself. When you actually order the Hepco and luggage system, please ensure that you ask for a kit with matching numbers for the top box and the panels. The reason we remove the seat is that the hinge is done away with and we fit a special bracket. This step is only applicable to the Mark III Commando, as pre-Mark IIIs no longer have the actual bracket. We also need to remove the actual grab rail. This bracket and the backing piece from the original hinge needs to go onto the original Mark III seat. Next job is to remove the lock on the Mark III. This can be refitted on completion, however, considering the other side of the seat is not locked, there is no real need and you can leave it off if you wish. Next job is to remove the suspension top bolts. In the kit there are additional items that will replace some of these parts of the suspension system that enable the actual locking system and the seat securing system to fit. You need to wiggle the actual suspension mount to remove the actual suspension top bolt. They can be tight. Next job is to slacken the two bolts that hold the exhaust and the rear passenger foot peg in place. Loosen these so they are finger tight but not actually removed at this stage. Next job is to fit the actual rails and bracketry that will actually support the actual panniers. Make sure that the mounting position goes inside the top suspension mounts as shown in the video. You need to use the two washers off the old suspension top mount bolt on the new system that's provided in the kit. At some stages in this video, it might be handy if someone else can help you, or you may need a couple of crates or actual small boxes to support the actual silencers with at a later stage. Whilst fitting the actual racks for the actual panniers and the top rack, it's worth leaving all the bolts and nuts finger tight in these early stages and fully tighten them at the end when everything's fitted and attached properly. Remember, when you fit the actual seat securing knobs, to actually put the roll pins through and tap them through with a punch so they don't come loose and fall off into the hedge. When you take these bolts out from being finger tight earlier on, it's now wise to have a box underneath the silencer to support the silencer, or to have an assistant to help you do this. You now need to realign all the bracketry and put the actual bolts back in through the actual Z plate to enable the footrest bracket and the exhaust hanging bracket to be bolted together with the actual stiffening section that comes down from the pannier rack itself. Repeat for the other side, and remember to support the silencer. Next, fit the top box rack. Again, fit using all the fixings, but do them up loosely. Do not tighten at this stage. These additional brackets at this position here, it's worth putting them on at this stage, only finger tight. You will need to attach an additional bracket later, depending on whether you're going to fit the actual panniers or not. With everything now in place, you can now go round and tighten everything apart from the actual two nuts and the two bolts that secure the pannier bracket up to the actual clip that helps secure the actual top basket rack. The seat now sits on like it does on a pre-Mark III Commando, and using the ears to adjust and lock it up tightly. The system is now fitted without the actual Hepco and Becker luggage system. The next stage is to actually fit the brackets that allow the fitting of the panniers. These are shown here. You may need, when you fit this bracket, to omit the washers to enable enough of the actual screw to protrude through the nut. This is the Hepco and Becker Junior range pannier. This is the smaller version, and it clips into the purpose-made pannier bracket like so. The actual top box itself actually clips on and secures underneath. There's no additional bracket to put on for that. There are also additional larger 40-litre panniers. However, you will not be filtering much traffic when they're fitted, as it makes the bike quite wide. If you have any other queries, please feel free to contact myself and Simon at Andover Norton, and we can help you where we can. The kit comes with full instructions, and please remember that if you order the top box and the panniers, to ask for matching key sets. We can arrange that for you. Thank you very much for viewing this video.